What up, Haas? Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. Gonna get started here in a little bit. What up, what up, what up? Getting started here pretty soon. Gonna game it up a little bit, but if you guys have topics we want to bring up during the stream, we can do that. We got quite the list of items we're gonna go through tonight, so thanks for hopping in for a quick minute. I see you. I see you. What up? What up?
What game you feel like playing?
I'm down for whatevs. Do a little fort or whatever. Oh, what's up with my desktop audio now? It's not playing. There's some good music going. Come on there. Get the headset going. I don't know. What do you want to start with? Get a little, get a little fun. Yeah. You want Fall Guys or Fort, or what are we feeling like? Oh, my music ain't coming through.
Do Fall Guys.
Okay. 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 Boopity boop.
Warty. Or fall, I
Let's
mean.
go main. Let's go. Alright, wait for you to pop the screen. Let's try this again. Oh, that's not seeing my stuff. That's weird. Didn't say my settings. So nobody could really hear it. Huh. Huh. Cool.
That's my screen.
Cool.
I believe so.
Up and loaded. All right. Let's get some Fall Guys up and going, Art. And get your vid up here in a second. We'll swap it over. Pull Fall Guys up. Where did your camera go?
Camera disappear.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that. You're fine. You're fine. It's just a
Oh, okay.
thing in here. I don't know why it does it. Weird. That's fine. Let's see. Copy. How we doing for those who popped in the stream? Charge was here for a minute, or yeah. Charge popped in.
Yeah, Charge is here. Charge always pops in right at the beginning.
Yeah, and he's like, nope,
I'm out of here.
not today. Not
No more
tomorrow.
feelings.
Bro. Alright. So we can get this going. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all go with some Fall Guys. What platform is that on? Is it Steam?
Yep.
Okay. Open up the wrong one.
Steamy weemy.
Alright. Get the controller. And we are ready to go.
Did you have your event? Today?
It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah. Long day. Alright. Alright. Faces are gonna be blown up on the screen here. I'm gonna have like a weird fan on, so let me know if you can hear that. Yeah. We currently have no AC. We can't open the windows because the air quality is so bad.
Yeah. What is
So this is gonna be.
in, outdoor?
I don't know. I'm wondering if the filters or something got messed up from the air, but I don't.
Oh, it's not working. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They got filled up from all the nasty air.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't.
I think so.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
It just started only recently happening, so I don't.
That's probably what it is.
I don't know what the deal is. Turn on this other light so I can blast it in my face. It's better lighting. Boom. No teams. Wait, what is that? Alright, pop you up and
Get
hurt.
rid of it. Or it's because we're not on team, maybe. Yet.
Yeah, it says no teams. I don't know what that means. Is that the same thing as the main show? Wouldn't that be no team rounds?
They don't have
Oh, that's what it
availability.
is. Yeah, no, it's no team rounds. So they take out all the like soccer and all that stuff. It's all
Gotcha.
individual. Ooh, they got squad duos. Let's do that. I think we have a good chance if it's just you and I, no randos on our team. Try to get better lighting on my face. Kind of tough.
A different color today, orange. I can't tell if I like it.
Ooh, you background
I
color?
don't think I like it. Something new.
Try it.
That's nice.
All right. Fan should be nice warm air in my face. Nice. Okay.
Is it hot?
It's warm. It's like 80 some odd degrees in the house, and outside it's like it was 90 a little bit ago. So it's all groovy though. All groovy, baby. I don't know if that other light helps. Hang on. Is it better lighting?
I have like an alien eating my brain or something. I don't know what it is. Started the level, heads up.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Tanner, thanks for stepping or coming by the stream as always. Appreciate you.
Yo, yo, yo. Bum bum. Let's go.
Gonna go down to the bottom side.
Yeah. Exactly what I'm doing. So got a little duo play up in here right now. Oh, 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 oh. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's try this way. Oh! How'd I... Interesting. Got
I don't know
hit
if this
up
is even
here.
faster, but there's something I haven't figured out if it's even faster this way.
No ideas. I think if you don't hit any obstacles, it might be the same. Or maybe faster. I think with the... Oh! Did someone just run into somebody? Whoa! I'll take that. Let's go.
Come on, stand up, you little dum-dum.
Quit being a little...
I mean, when you fall on those slides, you just kind of like
Lucky.
hang out.
Maybe, Tanner. Maybe just a little lucky. Don't worry about it.
Who's lucky?
Me.
It's all skill here. I'm stopping
Somebody
off
smacked me on my way down, and I like went into the middle area where that little fan or that little bumper is.
Yeah, man.
I accidentally hit that one on the bottom.
How did we get top 8? I thought we went pretty fast.
Yeah, I thought we were doing pretty well. I mean,
Fast people.
yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Surprising.
Interesante. Yeah, quite surprising to say the least.
This guy's getting freaking demolished by the rhino.
Yeah, he's like stuck. What is? Oh, it reminds me of like, yeah. He's like, I can't even make it now. Literally 5 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, not again.
It reminds me of like American Gladiator, where like the poor people are just getting demolished by the
They shove you
hosts.
in the ground.
Yeah, and you're just like, what do I do? Can't do anything.
Yeah, they revamped the show.
Yeah.
And it was way more chill. Like, they weren't as intense.
Aggressive.
They would
Yeah.
like keep you down the ground as long as they could.
They're on steroids and stuff back then. Like there was something going on. There's
All the
illegal
people
drug
are
pumping.
for sure also on steroids. Let's keep it at it. They're for sure also on steroids.
It's true. True facts. Oh, let's go. I think this is a good one. Two, one.
They grab me, that's all I'm saying.
Man, Tanner and I were rocking Apex last night, dominating. Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of want to make me hop on Fort, but I don't know.
Hate that game. Apex.
Yeah. It's a toughie.
It's challenging. I was watching some highlight stream of some like popular gamer, and he was like, you know, a lot of people don't like why a lot of people don't like this game because it's an actually hard game. I was like, that's true. Apex is a really hard game. He's like,
takes a little skill.
Yeah. He's playing COD, and he was like,
yeah, there's like
COD
no recoil
so
on COD and stuff.
like,
yeah.
It's so weird playing this after playing Apex a lot because Apex is such a harder game.
Yeah.
It's true.
The aiming and stuff is way different, like the mechanics in the game. Because like the
it's kind of cartoonish, you know, in some regards.
Mm-hmm. Comic.
You know, so you have that. Style. Yeah, it's like a different coil, a different speed of the
Oh, what
like,
the fuck?
I feel like it's the only game like that. You fall off.
Yeah, I don't know how. I like bumped off him. That was weird.
Okay, hopefully somebody else falls off. We're in top 13th right now. So
Yeah.
we're really making it.
Yeah, we are. We need somebody to fall from 12. We'll be golden.
I think we're good. We just have to
Oh yeah, we might be. Well, okay, nice. Good moves. Way to
Just
save
made
us. Way to save us. Let's rocket mortgage up too.
Nate, do you know what impacts 30-year mortgage rates?
What impacts it?
Yeah, like what makes it move up and down? Do you know?
Don't. Not direct causation, but definitely the
Here it is.
correlation of the banks and the interest rates play into that, and what banks are willing to put out. Because it's the whole mortgage-backed security thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know the exact direct how it all
It's
functions.
like a little different than other
Yeah, there's just more
interests.
more
like,
to it. Yeah. Because you can't say it's like one or two things. It's like a conglomerate of
Yeah.
banks
It's like
plus
harder
yeah, plus like your credit score. Like there's way more that goes into it
to,
in terms of the rate and what risk they're willing to tolerate and where can they sell your bank loans to, given kind of like what we were talking about the other day about subprime loans and stuff. What the fuck? Why can't I make this? I'm just as far behind. Actually, you just passed me. You know, it was up there.
Oh my gosh, dude, stand the fuck up, you little guy. What the fuck?
That guy's got it down. That dude in the middle, he plays that game too much.
much.
Exactly.
Just talking shit.
This fucking 13-year-old. You need to go to school.
I went that way. It takes you so long to go back up, dude. It's so
Yeah.
stupid. The top 8. Let's see if I can get
Mm-hmm.
there. Let's go.
Nice.
Did you make it already?
Oh yeah. Oh,
no.
yes.
Oh,
We good. We golden.
people are struggling on this level. This worked out in our favor.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Oh dang! Heck of people didn't make it.
Yeah.
The heck?
Brrr.
So if interest rates go up. Well, I guess that's connected to the 30. It just seems like the 30-year or like what you get a home loan, it kind of fluctuates differently than other interest rates.
Well, it just depends on the market because it's a 30-year.
Yeah, it's so far out.
Yeah, exactly. And then it gets sold many different ways. And so there's many different calculations that they put into it. There's a pretty good video I watched a while back that kind of talks about that without talking about all the interest rate stuff, just like how it goes back and forth between so many hands. Oh.
Hit one with my head.
Donk. Oh. Oh, you fucker.
The hell?
Bump me off. Interesting, a double tile thing. Okay.
It's slow, weird. Slow.
Ooh. Straight. Left, probably. I guess ones that don't wiggle. Oh, shit.
I don't think that's what it is. Why is there a little kaboom underneath? What the heck?
Ooh,
Yeah.
get launched to the next phase.
Maybe.
To the oh, that guy just got rocked.
Yeah. Watch him go. Oh, that's off the edge. No!
Ooh,
I just got pushed.
damn, we just lost.
Damn,
Damn,
I just got pushed off the edge. What
that
the
sucks.
fuck? Bro, that's baloney, dude. How did that even happen? That's some bullshit. That's some absolute bullshit.
Damn.
How did I get pushed like that, bro? That's never happened. That was funky.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last game.
That was a weird slide by my guy. It was like I was on slippery ground or something.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? That was weird. That was real funky.
Let's see. So it has, factors inflation, economic growth, the Fed monetary policy, and the state of the bond and housing markets.
Gotcha.
So you smack all that together and it just...
Still buying a lot of bonds. Interest rates lower.
Yeah, and that's what I think's
About
helping.
the Fed,
Exactly.
buying all the bonds up.
Exactly.
Keeping
Because then the
interest rates
banks
low.
feel comfortable giving loans, which they can then sell back to the Fed, who then sells it to the world for their portfolios. I mean, that's why we had the market crash, because all the people that were buying the junk bonds and mortgage-backed security. Oh, Tanner, you want in? Is that what you're saying? I think
Dude,
Tanner
I
wants
think-
in.
Okay. Man,
Stop
yeah.
on Fall Guys.
I think we're gonna get really high interest rates, like in a couple years.
Yeah, it could happen. I mean, there's just a backlog on like...
Just like what happens when they like, as soon as they start tapering, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, that's the
they,
thing.
Like, if they cut tape like, or they cut person, they said by mid next
By
year.
next
they wanna
year,
be
yeah.
done with all.
I don't know if that's feasible though. I mean, it could be, but to your point, you have all these 30, 15 year plus. That's just
gonna-
fixed.
Yeah.
That's fixed rates too, right? Versus arms, which if
Yeah.
people got arms, holy,
I'm just sketchy.
I would be so scared right now. Like and that's what I don't know
hope
how.
no
Actually, I'm gonna look
real
that up.
estate agents I hope no real estate agents are
Arm.
pushing
I actually
that on
want to see. Yeah, that's actually a good
Go.
point. I'm curious to see what the percentage, how many home purchases are arms, because that could have a huge detrimental factor. Because if the rates go up, their rates go up, and
Yeah.
if they aren't anticipating that in their purchase price, and their loan origination price, they're fucked. Like,
What's up, Nicara? Jay?
yo, what up, 2007?
I don't recognize your name. Are you from the Discord? You just randomly find us? Curious.
Hey, there's
There he
Tim.
is.
I'm just gonna do a regular squads. Squads up.
07. 007.
Yeah,
That's your name.
I'm.
007. But that just makes me like, I'm trying to think because, I'm starting to look at houses.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get a better understanding of what really crashed the housing market last time. I know
Mm-hmm.
subprime loans was a big part of it.
Yeah, and that was on a
more.
different scale. Yeah, so that was like they weren't checking for proper documentation or botching on purpose, like what people make and stuff. So people who didn't qualify for loans were getting loans,
Yeah. And I know
and
it's much more rigorous.
it is now. But people who
Yeah, now it
weren't,
is.
because and it was, I'd say, predatory lending to a certain extent, where they're giving loans to folks who
Yep.
did A, not qualify, but B, to underserved communities who.
Oh, thanks, 007.
Thanks, man. What are you liking about the stream? Is it the gameplay? We're gonna go into some pretty robust conversation here in about a half hour,
Yeah,
talking
we'll
broad
start
market.
our podcast section at 8 p.m. West Coast time. So stick around for that as well. We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about some fun topics tonight.
But so in December
Yeah, I'm
2018,
curious.
9.2% of all new mortgage loans had an adjustable rate, up from 8.9% 2018. I'm gonna look for something more relative here.
I know the mortgage.
8.9, up from 8.9 in November and far above the 5.6 in 2017.
double.
So it's increasing since 2017. So I think this is, to your point, I've thought about this, but I haven't looked into it. Of like how many people are really getting fixed versus armed, and at what rates are people locking in at?
Yeah. Well, they're locking in at like 3%, right?
Yeah.
Paying
Well,
about
that's depending, right? Once again, what's your credit score? How much are you putting down?
3%. That's true.
Like all that stuff comes into play. And like
I'm
for
not necessarily
me,
sure how arms work all the way.
arms, so
I
they
know
get
it changes
readjusted.
based on, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so
is there like some
you
kind
get
of
a
rules to when they can do it or something?
three, yeah, so there's a 3, 5, 7 year arm. Those are the typical denominations of the rates.
Gotcha.
And you lock in for 3, 5, or 7 years at whatever rate, and then after that it adjusts, I think, annually.
Out here, bro.
I'll have to look and see, but annually, based on the interests.
Whoa!
Oh,
What the
wait,
fuck?
what happened there? Based on the interests of the market. What? Why isn't
Oh
it?
my gosh!
It's glitching on
What,
me,
bro? No, I'm getting hit by the fucking thing.
dude. It's not responding when I hop
Oh
on
my
this.
gosh! I don't know if we're gonna make it.
I should have made this
Oh,
already.
there we
Oh my god, dude. You
go.
guys are
But
carrying
yeah,
me.
That's the main thing I'm trying to figure out is like
Man, that took forever.
what impact. Because I'm trying to think like
Like
okay,
Santos.
we don't have subprime mortgage anymore. So
Yeah.
does that mean that the housing market can never crash again? Because that was really what
Absolutely,
all
dude.
the defaulting and like.
Yeah,
So if it
absolutely.
can if it can like.
There's different mechanisms for it to crash, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you,
So
like,
what are those new mechanisms? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
yeah, and some of them are old. I'd say, like the subprime thing was just a manipulation of the mortgage-backed securities. At the end of the day, they put all the crappy ones, the A's, B's, like go down the roster of the mortgages going out,
Yeah.
and they just renamed them and made them look pretty by saying this is low risk, this is high risk,
Yeah.
and they like, and then they throw it out there to sale, and this is what we were just talking about, where you have all of these different portfolios going to the global market for sale, saying these are
Which you're still
okay.
doing, but just
Yeah, of course, but
It's a higher
the risk, exactly, the risk is
Higher
profoundly supposedly less,
Yeah.
but who knows what they're putting in? I mean, nobody
But they're
knows.
still packaging.
Like,
Yeah, they're still packaging
yeah.
them.
Nobody knows. That's how they sustain the current loan
That's how they-
structures.
yeah.
It's because they
I'm
have to
trying
prorate it out 30, 15, 10 year, whatever it is. Because they were even talking about having a 10-year fixed mortgage. I don't know if that's live right now, but yeah, you got to have some profound cash in your pocket to
Yeah,
either put a nasty
80%,
fat down payment down. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, but they're doing that. And then the car market was even talking about expanding the loan time for cars.
I can see that.
Yeah. So like,
Bolster that a little bit.
mm-hmm. But then, I mean, you think about like the debt. So that plays into the bigger, broader conversation too, though, because if you're prolonging your loan, yeah, consumer debt, and then if you want to buy a home, your loan to, what do you call it? Debt to, I'm mixing this up.
Yeah, debt to income ratio. or-
Yeah, exactly. Actually becomes higher because you're lowering the
Oh
payments.
my gosh,
But
you dumb motherfuckers, dude! What the hell?
so strong
Dum-dums.
implications to that. Ooh, let's go.
Bossy.
Let's go. Oh, nope. Oh, fuck, rhinos. I'm sweating like a pig over here right now. Fucking
Sorry.
warm air blowing in my face. I'm ready to take off my shirt, but not here. Camera's gonna go off for that one.
Yeah, that's after hours stream.
Exactly. After 9 p.m. when the temperatures drop 10 points.
That's
Like
after the podcast.
exactly. Yeah, I actually want to know what this is because I think you brought up a good point. I've thought about it, but we're onto something. Kind of thinking about this down the road.
My main thing is like, I want to try to learn the metrics to see if something like the '07 crash can happen again.
I
Because that
think
was
it could,
so
but in a different way.
detrimental.
Yeah, just in a different manner. I think it could happen, and it's not. I think it could happen in light of how people are buying up in the hype, and we've talked about this before, with like the inverse correlation of price versus rate. Like the prices are going up and the rates are going down, but
Yeah.
what happens when it starts?
Yeah, you're still paying the same amount after 30 years or something because of the price.
Yeah, exactly. Plus property taxes increase because you're paying on the assessed value of the property. Like
Yeah.
stuff people don't take into consideration. And I don't know what bonuses have been given out to folks to buy homes. I wish I would look into that. But if, because I know,
I mean, bonuses.
I'm thinking like, bonuses isn't the right word. But like deferred costs or anything, like even when people are buying, like we were just talking about this in Austin or Texas or even the Bay Area, like people are selling homes that are like as is for top dollar.
Yeah,
So
bro.
are
There's
people
this house-
taking out more money now because they got to fix the
Exactly.
like? Then the price is now assessed at a higher rate, so the property tax, like there's all of this stuff that isn't being considered. So I think to your point, to get to the chase, I think there could be, it would come in a different fashion. I don't know what that is.
That's what I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn the metrics a little more in depth so I can. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it's hard because I also think that. Oh! I also think that rents are about to go up very drastically in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Like, drastically. Like, I think in a lot of the popular markets, I think rents are can easily go up 30% over the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Because houses have appreciated so much, but rents haven't followed them yet.
Right.
And so obviously, if people are buying homes at a higher cost and they're renting them out, then they have to charge you more for rent to
Right.
be able to sustain what they bought it at. And then in certain states like Texas, where they're constantly increasing property tax, and because the home
Mhm.
values are going up, like
Right.
people are either selling or they're increasing rent substantially.
Yeah.
Noriel was telling me a story about, what was it? I think it was like a friend of hers or something, or is looking for a place, and she's just like, my current landlord, or maybe I heard a story. I can't remember what it was like. My current landlord like increased my rent by like 40% or something because of like property taxes going up and things like that. Like that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason I'm really looking at a house in this part of the market.
Right.
Like I typically would not be looking at houses when the market's at
Right.
what seems like.
Well, it's
a
not just
peak.
that, but some
But,
I have on my list to talk about later is the cost of lumber and stuff might be going up again because of the fires and stuff. So then you have the maintenance costs of repairing your home, which somebody has to pay for,
Yeah.
whether it's the property owner or the renter. So yeah, I think
That'd be crazy if lumber goes back up.
that's a valid point. Oh God. Yeah, but because of the fires and stuff, CNBC just released a video talking about this.
Oh,
But the cost of lumber could go up because of the fires in California, among a couple
makes
other
sense.
things.
I don't know how much wood they get from California, do you?
No,
Homes?
no, not like sushi rice, which is like 2/3 of the U.S.'s rice. So we're in like a
Really?
drought. We have fires. Yeah,
What the? We'd be
it's
eating
fucking
sushi like
crazy,
that.
dude. Well, 2/3 of the like no, I mean like the rice exported to other states. 2/3 of it comes from
Gotcha.
Cali. Oh God.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, how the heck do you get past this thing? Everyone's confused.
Oh, have no idea how I made that, but I will take that dub.
Woo, let's go, first place.
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like the markets definitely seems like it's calming down right now. We were all
Oh
messaging
yeah.
about this. Like I even talked with a real estate agent today, and he's like, "Oh yeah, not only am I seeing prices get cut all over the place, and this is in a hot market like Austin. Austin's like, I
Right.
think one of the top three hottest markets. I think Dallas maybe just passed it. Can't remember, but Austin's like, oh no, bye bye. Austin's like one of the hottest markets, and we're even seeing. He was like, yeah, I'm seeing a ton of um, prices get cut on homes on the market, and he said I'm even seeing homes come back on the market because prices are falling through,
Oh, that makes
which is
sense.
really interesting.
So I
I
wonder
don't know
because
why.
as is, well,
Probably
because
because
a lot of
people
the
are
homes are
selling shit homes and
exactly they're as
have fifty
is.
thousand dollars worth of foundation issues or something. You know, like I don't know.
Exactly. People trying to cash out in the market, and people were willing to pay top buck for it. But I think, to your point, it's slowing down. We saw that with yeah, Zillow. We could pop that up later. Actually, I want to tie that into
Yeah, I don't know
the
who's buying
costs.
Zillow right now. Anything real estate stocks like having to do with homeowner people buying homes.
Right.
Do not buy
Oh God.
homes. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's
I'm
go.
gonna cut ahead here in a second and
Okay.
go stop them. Oh, he's doing the same thing. This yellow guy.
You trying to
He's
come on
gonna
our
try to.
side?
No, he's hopping down there right now though. To go right, 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 right. He's
Trying,
about to
dude.
go stop somebody else. Shit. Which way we
Guys.
going, guys? There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Wow, we're
go.
not even in the back. I don't know.
Momentum.
We're in 1st
We're ahead. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
trying to
That's
stop me?
because. Yeah. 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 Oh, they
Nah,
fucked
bitch.
up. They fucked up bad.
Nah, I ran your ass over.
Wow. This yellow guy's dumb,
No.
bro.
No.
You
Nope.
dumb.
Nope.
Let's go.
Nope.
Easy peasy. Wow. They
Matumbo
messed
out
up
here.
bad, dude. So
Matumbo, you're going
bad.
hella slow too.
Yeah. Well, both of them had a teammate down at the bottom waiting. So they slowed their ball pushing down, missed ours on top of
Yeah,
that.
ran him over.
That's
Not
hilarious. We had
today.
too much
You know,
momentum.
moving on. Man, I did good on that red ball. Sticking it down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to learn more of the metrics on what controls house prices, what controls interest rates. Because the one, like, this is, here's my theory about the U.S. economy and why I think housing prices could pull back much more than people think. So, people keep talking online about we're going into an economic expansion in the U.S. Okay,
Hang on. What kind
definitely
of expansion? What does that mean?
like with all the
Definition,
stimulus,
please.
like
Yeah.
roads,
Oh, okay. Like economic
highways,
expansion of
bridges.
infrastructure.
Yes,
Okay.
building
Okay.
new buildings, grids.
Got it.
But I think on the flip side, we're going into a period where growth is going to slow down quite a bit in the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I just don't think people are pricing that in right now. Like
Oh, yeah.
the U.S., we hit 8.5% growth, which is insane. Like
Right.
I don't think the U.S. has ever been that high growth in a time. Last quarter was 8.5%. And last quarter came in at 6.5%. So what that tells me is consumers are slowing down. And when consumers slow down, people can't hire as much.
Right.
When people can't hire as much, people have even less spending power. So I don't know, just in my head, it seems like what could happen is we're all gung-ho about our economy being so strong, but in actuality, we're at like peak growth.
Yeah. Whoa.
And
The fuck?
people are expecting there to continue to have these enormous growth numbers moving into next year, and it's not actually the case. And so that's why people are buying homes
Yeah.
like at all-time highs because they feel good because they're getting raises and they're making more money than they ever have.
Right.
But kind of like to go on my point more of like, I think what could happen is people bought mortgages that were way above what they can pay in 3 or 4 years, maybe.
Yep. 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 That's
no
my
longer
point.
making as much as they were making 3 years ago because maybe their spouse lost a job because
Yep.
the part of the economy wasn't growing as much, even though we're growing on one aspect of this
Yep.
economic boom in terms of infrastructure and
Yep.
grids and things like that, the consumer side is actually slowing down substantially.
Yeah, hundred
And so
percent. I agree with
my
that.
main worry about the
I've been thinking
housing
about that.
market is
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
been
it's
on my mind.
necessarily like subprime loans and things. I think it's people bought homes that they can't afford in 3 years
So that's my
or
point.
2
So
years.
exactly what I was saying is it's not going to be the same kind of fallout that we had because of
Yeah.
subprime. The other, this is the mechanism in which shit's going to hit the fan because they're selling these mortgages tenfold to other people. Everybody's
Yep.
taking a percentage off the top. Somebody's going to carry that bag at the end of the day. And so as people start not being able to make payments for whatever reason, or to your point before, there's a shift in the economy. And also, I'll talk about it here in 15 minutes or so. Prop 22, AB5 in California just came back.
We got a
So,
dub there, by the way. We just chilled.
yes, we
past
did.
that.
We did.
Oh, like whatever. We're all over here talking about the state of the economy, and we're just rocking through people. Let's go.
You guys want to do a quick thing of
Oh.
Fort? Or keep going on this one? Ooh, Tanner,
We'll play
monkey.
one more game of this probably.
Okay.
Jump over.
But that's something I definitely want to talk about a little bit is to your point, I think this is a big mistake that California is doing, and we're very labor heavy here, labor unionized.
What's the prop?
Prop 22,
Oh,
and
is
it builds
it?
off of AB5, so it classifies
Dang, dang.
workers.
Straight
It
up.
classify that dub though. It classifies workers as contractors now. And that's what Prop 22 was, and because it abolished a function of AB5, which is workers need to be. Yeah, AB5 is essentially more stringent policy on requiring people to pass certain more tests, litmus tests, if you will, of employment to classify them as employees rather than contractors. So Prop 22 fought that. I think it was over $200 million of lobbying between Lyft, Uber, and a couple other companies saying, hold up, time out. The only reason why our business model works is because these are contractors. They're not employees. Otherwise, we'd have to pay all these other fees and employment taxes and all this other stuff. And they're like, this makes no sense. So they came back, fired back, and said, we're going to offer Prop 22, which reclassifies our reclassification of AB5 to making people contractors, not employees. So there's a contingency in AB5, which is Prop 22, and now it's coming back. Labor unions came back and said, this is BS. We're not going to sue Lyft and Uber on Prop 22. We're going to actually sue the state on this one, and wanted to carve it out. I'll talk about it later. So essentially, it's a way for folks to
it benefits the business but not the person, is what you're saying, right?
yeah. Or it's said to be, but Uber hasn't made profit since they began, and
Yeah, that's a terrible business.
yeah, but to your point before, and this gets back to the housing part, like if people are relying on Uber to hire them and they're doing the side gig hustle in this economy, that's the way they're making their mortgage payment. If AB5 or Prop 22 gets reverted back and Uber has to classify them as employees, you can say bye-bye to like half of those people that are no longer going to be employed, who are not going to be able to pay their mortgage, etc. So I mean, that is part of that mechanism, right? There's just different ways.
That's another thing I wanted to look at too, was who's buying.
Oh, we came in
buying
first, by the
homes
way.
Right now, I know.
Yeah.
Smacked it.
You talking like
'Cause I
institution?
know- Well, no, they were saying that like the thing that I saw was another big difference between '07 and now in terms of like the real estate boom.
Yeah.
Is that in '07 they were seeing people who had less secure income and
Yeah, that's the
or
whole subprime thing.
bad credit. Yeah, bad credit. But what they're
Yeah,
seeing
they're
in this
fixing
boom
papers.
Is that, what we're seeing in this boom is that institutions and mid to higher income people are buying most of the homes.
Right.
And so
Right.
that's the part that I'm like, okay, so that's a really big difference between the the motivator behind the boom, and that's been
Mm-hmm.
where I've been trying to figure out, okay, what other things could happen that could impact these mid to higher
Rent, to your point.
individuals, you know, and
Yeah, because they're not going to
so
be
that's
this.
why,
Yeah, they can't get it off their books at this point, right? They've secured, they bought in into a price premium of
yeah,
buying a home. Now they have to rent it out, and that gets exactly to your point. They have to rent it out at least at cost,
yeah,
like if not more, to pay for the maintenance and taxes and all the other stuff that come with it.
insurance.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
That's
yeah,
what I'm trying
and
to
if they
figure.
can't get folks renting, yeah, no, 100%. Like, but it's there's a lot of unknowns that we don't
Yeah,
know yet. That's going to come to light in the next year or two. Like,
yeah,
there's just not
and
enough
then
data out there right now.
agreed. And that's why I'm like, on my part, like,
What do you
if
do?
maybe if I was, yeah, what do I do?
Yeah,
Because I'm not gonna buy
that's a
it right now
tough.
based on how things are looking. Like prices are
Yeah.
just so ridiculous. Like I'm not even joking. There's like some shitty shit. Like a house I looked at today, not in a nice neighborhood, pretty shitty, 1,000 square feet. Um, it's been on the market for a month. They're trying to get 425 for it. It's
Ooh,
probably worth 325.
it's like 425 a square foot. What the
Yeah, it's. I think it was like
fuck?
385 or something. It was insane. Definitely like not even close to worth that. Like not anywhere near.
Wow.
But
Yeah, I think folks are trying to take advantage of the situation at this
hmm
point, but I think it's too late. I think we're seeing the
I think
tides
it is
turn a
too
little bit
late.
here.
Well, that's why I was telling Noriel today. I was like, I've noticed that so many more homes are on the market right now, and I think I was telling him people always make decisions at the worst time, and that's why
Yeah.
everyone's doing right now is
Well,
they're
it's
get the
emotions.
fuck off me, Dick. Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Let's go, Tan Man.
This thing is so stressful. This added thing they put on here.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. You both are gonna make it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Tanner. No, Tanner.
That freaking thing get him off.
Holy shit.
It's the worst. Go 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 go.
Oh, he
No no
got
no no.
glitched. That happened to me last game, dude. I kept getting glitched
I
on the
got
pad.
I got tripped
There we
like
go.
5 times.
Third place
Like
team.
that
Let's
guy.
go.
But yeah, I was telling her I was like everybody makes a decision at the wrong time.
Yeah,
Everybody should have
it's
been putting their house
based
on
on
the market
emotion.
4 months ago, but
Yeah.
because they saw the market getting hot, they started renovating their house, and then they ended up putting on their house on the market too late. And so
Yeah.
we're seeing that. I think we're seeing lumber prices came down. So what I'm seeing is people are all the home, at least in Austin, all the communities they're building, or they're starting to resume that, and they're putting those houses back on the pre-sale on the
Mm.
market. And then you're also seeing a really large increase of people putting their homes on the market, and that's why people are
Yeah.
having to cut prices. Homes coming back on the market, so more prices have to get cut.
Yep. Are you
But
posting on stock twits, by the way? I'm
not
gonna
at the
start
moment.
posting on it.
Um,
Okay, that's fine.
but I can during our
No,
call.
no. I'll do it right now.
Um,
Actually, let me go to
but
bed.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, but the only reason I'm looking at I'm looking at a house right now is in anticipation of things slowing down a little bit and
Yeah.
still getting a pretty like I would say rich price, but I think rents are going to go up substantially, and I think in the next year I can buy a house where my mortgage is going to be significantly lower than my rent would be.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I'm looking at a house. The second
Yep.
thing is I'm in Austin, which even if I think a housing market gets hit, I think Austin will get hit substantially less.
Oh, fuck.
Like if the market's hit 40%, I think Austin might get hit 20%.
Mm.
That's the other reason I'm considering in this market.
Got it.
Just with obviously all the businesses moving here, there's a lot of development. I think it's a market that wouldn't get as demolished as as an economy that maybe doesn't have as many jobs or as many inflow of new businesses, things like that.
Right.
But yeah, who knows? I'm not gonna buy today. That'd just be silly. But, like this other house oh my gosh, I was gonna look at it tomorrow just to get an idea of like if this kind of home I would like. And the real estate guy I was talking to, he was like, "Oh, we can't see tomorrow. Somebody put an offer in and they accepted 1,200 square feet. Or maybe 1,100. I don't remember. It was tiny. They newly renovated, so it was nice.
Uh-huh.
But get your ass out of here, bro. But it's like in this little thing where they have like 4 houses all next to each other, and it's not like they're kind of crowded, but they're all their own homes. 475, and someone put an offer on that. I can't believe someone put an offer for 475. That's like insane.
It's all the
for-
tech
for
money
liquor.
going over to
Yeah,
you.
Like, it's a nice neighborhood, so I think that's why people were willing to pay that. But that house is so overvalued. When you look at some of the houses in Austin right now, I'm not even joking. When I go through them, a lot of houses like were sold in 2015, 16, 17, or people listed the houses like in 17 or 18. I'm not even joking you. Houses are up 50% since 2018.
Wow.
50%. Like if a house was 400,000, they're trying to sell for 600,000 now, in just in like a 2-year span. That is absolutely bonkers to me. That a house could appreciate 50% in 2 years.
Portland, similar boat.
That's insane.
I
Did we
could
not
tell
make
you
it?
that from. No, we didn't.
What the heck?
I could tell you that from anecdotal evidence of a family member. Cashed out,
Insane.
move on. Yeah.
Absolutely
Wrap it up,
insane.
take a break, and then start it up.
Yeah. Let me get some water.
Yeah, same. That's what I was like, ugh.
Start it up.
GG's, Tan Man. Be right back. Gonna
Bring
restart
back
this
Oak.
stream.